Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black 2 No Healing in Battle Revenge Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we went south, back to the Seaside Cave, and entered Team Plasma's Frigate for the second time, clearing out every single trainer inside, including Zinzlin once again. And we did it without any problems at all. We ran into a couple scary fights, and we did the majority of it with November and Nadia, who haven't fought for quite a while. But luckily everything went okay, even with Shane being kind of an idiot, and they ended up leaving. And Charon showed up telling us that they are probably headed to the Giant Chasm, which is the only area of the game that we've been to that we weren't able to explore at its fullest at this point. The main story-wise, anyways, which is over here on Route 22, and we haven't even gotten ourselves an encounter over there yet, which is going to be great. So we need to explore the Giant Chasm, and then we'll be able to enter the Plasma Frigate for the third and final time, which is really terrifying, because I remember what the layout is like, but I don't remember much of anything about the final visit at all. I know we end it by fighting off against Colress for the final time in the main story, but other than that, I don't remember many of the trainers at all, and I know there are some really scary and deadly trainers inside. Some really scary grunts anyways, not trainers. They're trainer battles, but you don't expect much from a grunt. But I remember the Team Plasma grunts inside of the frigate are very, very scary. And I believe we even have to fight Zinzlin one last time. And on top of that, we ended off by fighting the Shadow Triad and Colress. And then all that stands left after that is Getsis, which, as I've stated multiple times, is the reason we lost in our original White 2 Wedlocke. The one we're getting revenge on. It all comes down to this. These past 46 episodes all have amounted to this one thing. And that's utterly terrifying to think about. But one thing that is really great is we did just grab TM13 Ice Beam, which is a really, really good TM. Obviously, it's like the best ice-type attack in the game, other than the inaccurate Blizzard, and while our one ice-type Pokemon on the team is going to be using Blizzard because of Snow Warning, a lot of Pokemon can learn Ice Beam, including Brooklyn and Gushers, I believe. Yeah, they both can. So it's something to consider. Gushers right now has Surf, Recover, Earth Power, and Scald, and I like that moveset. Ice is just really good to have. I'll probably teach it at some point here, but when I can get rid of Surf, which I will need for Victory Road, so I guess I could get rid of it right now if I really needed to. And then Brooklyn can learn it. And he has Signal Beam, Scald, Giga Drain, and Protect? I guess we can get rid of Protect right now. Yeah, Ice covers his weakness being flying, so I suppose we'll teach it. I don't like not having Protect, but maybe it won't matter for this episode, and the movesets will be changed drastically before we fight Colress, so I guess we can go ahead and do that. So, in the Giant Chasm, I have not gotten an encounter yet, and I really hope I don't run into a Shaking Water spot that I cannot avoid, because I do want to get my encounter in a certain spot here for the Giant Chasm, and Dust Clouds also could interrupt that. I would hate to get an Excadrill in the Giant Chasm. This is a really cool area with some really cool Pokemon, and it would be unfortunate to get something lackluster, like an Excadrill we could have had a long, long, long time ago. So I guess let's just get my encounter right away before I continue to explore and get the items inside, because I'm probably going to end up running into something on accident and be sad. So out here, this is the exterior of the Giant Chasm, and I do want to get my encounter out here. So first of all, you can grab a Moonstone on this bridge. Don't ask me why I remember that. You just can. It's actually useful for what I want to find around here as well. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, grab a yellow shard right there, and then you can get your encounter in the grass out here. I sprayed a repel. I'm certain of it. There's an item right here. Okay. Was that an actual... Was that, like, a different area? Hold on. I saw the area card change. Am I not in the Giant Chasm right now? I am. I'm confused. Hold on. Let's check that out. Did I step down here? Yeah, that's what it was. I accidentally stepped on Route 13. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering because that's weird. So let's go ahead and push this Strength Boulder. I'll be able to access this area forever now, which would be good because I don't believe I'm going to need Strength anymore until Victory Road, which obviously is, you know, a ways off. And there's also a hidden grotto out here on Route 13 that you couldn't access until now. But because I already got my encounter on 113, it doesn't actually matter. But I will check it because maybe there's a cool Pokemon. And maybe it's a shiny, right? I might as well check for the viewers. There is an item, but it's probably a fungus. I'm not going to bother with it. It could be mulch or something, but it's nothing important. So we're just not going to even look. We'll just let it sit there forever. Also, speaking of encounters in a hidden grotto, I never did go back and check Route 9. I've checked it a couple times in training montages, but I've never gotten my encounter on Route 9 quite yet. It's the only place in the game I've been to that I have not gotten an encounter where one was eligible. And I don't have Fly, so it's, you know, annoying to go back and check. I could grab Woodstock out of the PC as I had been doing. But again, why? I'm right here. I'm going to go ahead and bike over to Route 9, check the hidden grotto once again, and see if there is a Bouffalant. That's sad. It is a dowsing machine item. What is it? I didn't walk all this way. I know I'm wasting repels. Sue me. It's mulch, which I refused to pick up in the other one. I've wasted like 5 minutes doing this when I could have just said, forget Bouffalant. Do I get my encounter here? Is that what we're doing? I've never gotten an encounter on Route 9. Do I care about my Route 9 encounter? Actually, I do. I care about all my Pokemon encounters, and that's why I'm not going to get anything here, because I might find Bouffalant. Anyways, so Giant Chasm encounter. Like I said, I wanted to wait until the outside, and I'm actually going to check really quick. Yeah, I'll spray the repel again. I know I'm wasting them, but it's easier than opening the bag again for editing purposes. So, I just want to double check, because now that I think about it, I'm going for a Clefairy, is the short answer. And on the outside, in the shaking spots, you find Clefable, which, now that I think about it, Clefable might be a bad idea. Reason for that is, it might not be able to get a certain amount of moves, and I kind of want to check what moves it's not going to be able to get. Quite a few. So Clefable couldn't get Pound, Growl, Encore, which is really useful. Defense Curl, Follow Me, not too useful in this. Fake Out, well, not Fake Out, Wake Up Slap, Bestow, Cosmic Power is really useful. Lucky Chant, Gravity, Moonlight, Stored Power, Light Screen, Charm. Charms as a Cleffa, so yeah. I kind of don't want to go for it now. Because the thought process was on the outside here of the Giant Chasm, I could get a 5% chance in a shaking spot for a Clefable or a Vanillux. And Tangrowth as well, but it doesn't count because of previous game clause. And Audino, which we already have. So I need to think about this because I could go get my encounter on the outside as well, in the plains as well. And Clefairy's a pretty high chance there. It's the highest chance, 20%. Well, Piloswine's a 30%, which is unfortunate. But I could go in the doubles grass. Okay, let's do this. Since we're already here, let's explore the Giant Chasm and then check the hidden grotto. If there's an imposter Ditto, I'll catch it, because that would be pretty cool. I would love to use an imposter Ditto on my team. I love how I opened the bag to spray repel, and I've kept it up this entire time, so I didn't have to open the bag and edit it. See, the only worry I have is, like, if I get this item and then a shaking spot appears blocking me getting out of here, then I have to get... Oh, I guess I could use an escape rope. That's big brain plays. That's galaxy brain plays of avoiding Excadrill. Poor Excadrill's got tears running down his face. Like, why won't you love me? I love Excadrill, but I'd rather use something like a Clefairy. That seems pretty sweet, honestly. And maybe I'm thinking ahead into the future. Who knows? Maybe I'm using Future Sight and thinking Clefairy will have a use somewhere other than here. I don't know. Maybe. Don't block me in, I'll be mad. All right, got an Ultra Ball. These items are fairly useless, but like I have to... Ice Beam wasn't, but I have to get these. Otherwise, I'll be mad at myself for not getting all the items because I'm pretty OCD. Anyways, a Star Piece. That's really... You hide a Star Piece behind a boulder? I promise this episode will be brilliant. Just the beginning is going to be a little slow. We've got the Plasma Frigate. How could you forget it? That's good. There's no hidden item there. Isn't that comical? I'm gonna get baited. You just wait. I'm gonna get baited into an Excadrill, and it's gonna be the biggest feels bad, so sad moment of my life. Ice Gem, Blizzard. Can you just say it with me? Oko, everything in game. Basically. I don't think there's a thing that would survive Nadia's Blizzard with Ice Gem. I mean, something that resists it, but I wouldn't use that on it. Right? You know what I mean? Anyways. I mean, there's not much that survives Nadia's Blizzard anyways. Please. I'm just don't want to... They do it all the time. I'm walking, and then the spot appears in the spot I'm stepping into. It's quite tragic, if you think about it. Can you not? We're so close. They can't spawn on the steps. I think they can, actually. Alright, we're gonna go out here. But who do I want to fight with, is the question. Nadia in November? Yeah, you see... I want to lead November, right? What do you mean I can't use strength here? I already did. I want to lead November, but... Like, what if it's like a wheezing? Right? And then... I have to switch into like a boom time? Yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to lead with either one of them. I'm going to lead with Catherine. We haven't fought with Catherine for a little bit. Catherine is... Also, I gave the Choice Scarf back to Nadia and the Wide Lens back to Marcus. Off screen. I kind of wish Catherine had Protect. Because I know we're doing double battles with Dummy. Let's lead Nadia. I feel okay about it. See, I'm just worried it's going to be like a Golbat, but I could outspeed with Blizzard in it one-shots. So, I'm okay. Let's do it. Yeah, I see you, Shane. I'm not a fan. You're kind of dumb. I'm also so, like, used to pushing the L and R buttons to skip through text because of Pokemon Sword and Shield. But you can't because this is an older game. So, like, I can't, like, hold down, like, tap the L button while I get my water because I'm thirsty. So, well, yeah, Shane, you do your thing. I'm thirsty, Shane. Get through this and let me fight Team Plasma. Hey, Rude's here, by the way. I just want my encounter because I feel like we're going to get an imposter Ditto. And tell me that's not the coolest thing I've ever said. Oh, yeah, we're going to fight this guy. Actually, I think this is a single battle. Oh, I thought the battle was starting, so I grabbed my water. I want a drink! Please don't have a water type. Actually, that would be fine. It'd be funny if he's like, you want some water, kid? Yeah, it's a single battle. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. It is a Weezing. I knew it! That's why I wanted to lead Nadia over November. I had a feeling he had a Weezing. Now, who takes an explosion better? Nobody. I think November survives an explosion over Nadia, but November can't knock it out in one shot. They have the same defense pretty much. That's actually interesting. What's their HP? Oh, yeah, Nadia has way more HP. Okay, we'll just use Blizzard. I should be able to one-shot a Weezing with Blizzard. I have done it before. They have not good special defense over defense. Like, it should just be commonplace to one-shot all Weezing and Coughing with Blizzard and a Muck. But that's not the case for Muck. So we'll fight Muck with November. Also, why do you not have Bulldoze anymore, November? I'm kind of disappointed about this because Muck's scary and I don't have anything to hit it with super effective. I have to use Strength or Rock Slide, which suck. I guess I could use Rock Slide, go for the flinch. We need Strength still, I think. I think there's an area we can use Strength in the Giant Chasm still. So I guess we'll go Rock Slide. I know it can miss, but I can also make it flinch here, which I'd say is a worthy trade. Sludge Wave. Interesting. Okay, how much is that going to do since we resist it? Probably not too much, but my special defense isn't the greatest. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, this is nothing. And we have the Hail damage, but the Hail doesn't do anything to November because of the leftovers. Although the Hail is capable of killing November, because like if it dropped her below 0, right? And then used, well, and you know, the leftovers isn't going to be able to work. That'd be an unfortunate way to go. Downed by her own partner, Snow. I hope we don't live to see that day. Yeah, we're good. And I think that's it for this guy, just Muck and Weezing. I feel like I recalled that, but I didn't really act upon it. I had a feeling he had Weezing, like I said, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like he had a Weezing and a Muck, but I didn't say anything. Anyways, I don't know if there's any more trainers here. That's my only concern. Brooklyn's already level 57, which, I mean, that's kind of crazy. We still have Victory Road. You might need to slow your roll a bit, Brooklyn. Do I have to fight the other ones? Because I'd rather not. Max survives. That's, you know, he's just trying not to be rude, you know. He's got to offer him to us both. You know, because Shane clearly is healing while reviving. Alright, can we go? I want my encounter so bad. Everything inside of me just wants to get an imposter Ditto so badly. It sounds like the coolest thing ever. No pun intended, of course. Oh, we gotta do this first, don't we? The Hidden Grotto's blocked. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it then. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the Hidden Grotto's like right here. This is the Hidden Grotto, but it's frozen. I think. Can you go in it? No, it's frozen. That's where it's at, though. I'm like 99%. So, double Battle Grass and hope we get a Clefairy. Would I get Metang, though? I mean, I've used a Metagross before in a personal challenge of mine, so like I'm not really too keen on it. That's the tough part. I want to get my encounter out here, though, so. I guess let's go give the experience share to Catherine. Brooklyn can have a Citrus Berry, why not? And then lead. There's ice types. November? And Nadia? No, they're weak to... Oh, Nadia's weak to Steel. I guess let's lead Gushers, Brooklyn. I mean, we don't have to protect anymore on Brooklyn, but that's fine. We can intimidate whatever it is, and then we can down a Piloswine. But what if they're both Piloswine? Yeah. I see the issue here, okay? But what am I supposed to do? Single Battle Grass? It's probably the safest option. Piloswine's the most common thing here. There's, like, obviously a chance we get two Piloswine. And then, since Brooklyn doesn't have Protect, what am I supposed to do about it? Yeah, let's lead November and Nadia. If we get a Metang, I'll just try to kill the Metang. Would it have Meteor Mash right now? I'm not concerned. Famous last words. Everybody's weak to something that you can find here, so I might not even find a double battle Pokemon, so let's just get my encounter. My encounter for the Giant Chasm, just to double check. We are in the Giant Chasm, yeah, just to show everybody. My encounter for the Giant Chasm. I really want a Clefairy, but Metang would be kind of cool too. I'd have to use my Master Ball, but I'm okay with that. My encounter for the Giant Chasm is going to be a double Battle Grass, so I get a choice. I do! It's a Clefairy and a Piloswine. Really cool to see. Alright, that's what I wanted. But now I got to get rid of the Piloswine. So in this case, my first encounter was both a Clefairy and a Piloswine. So in this case, I get to choose the Pokemon I want to bring home with me. And in that case, it's going to be Clefairy. So let's use Rock Slide and Seed Bomb. I don't see how this goes wrong. Watch me crit the Clefairy. Now we're good. All right, that's it for Piloswine. And the only Pokemon left is going to be Clefairy. You can only catch a Pokemon that is, like when they're singled. Nadia gets a lot of critical hits. Like, holy crap. Did you guys see her last episode and then just casually crit the Piloswine like nobody's business? Double Edge. No. Yeah, we're not doing that. Please no Metronome. Please do not. Don't use it. Oh, thank you. You flinched. And then she can get buffeted by the hail. And we're good. Yeah. Heal up with the leftovers, and hopefully she gets in the first Pokeball I throw. This is brilliant. We got ourselves a Clefairy. It couldn't have been better. Please. Yeah, I'm just throwing an Ultra Ball. Do I look like somebody who wants to get Metronome Sacred Fired right now? That would be sad. I would cry. You know what? I would cry, and I probably wouldn't finish recording the video today. Oh no, the prophecy. Please don't let this happen. Thank you. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't think it has metronome, but it might. And I would cry. Also, it gets Meteor Mash. What am I thinking? It doesn't have it yet, though, because when I looked it up, the moveset just now, when I was seeing what Clefable would have, I believe Clefairy gets Meteor Mash at level 55. But yeah, Clefairy's ideal, because now I can get any move that Clefairy gets upon level up immediately, like if I were to use it, right? Because it's so high of a level. Please get in the ball. Your catch rate's not that bad. Get in the ball. Thank you. All right, we got ourselves a Clefairy. You love to see it. And I couldn't be happier. Clefairy's data was added to the Pokedex. It's the fairy Pokemon. On nights with a full moon, Clefairy gather from all over and dance. Bathing in moonlight makes them float. Dancing in the moonlight. What's that song? That's all I can think of right now. Dun, 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 dun. What's that song? Dancing in the moonlight. We've had Pokemon named after songs and singers before. It's not Dancing in the Moonlight. I'm like certain. But like there's a recent pop culture song that says that. I'm never gonna think about it. I'll never come up with it. I'm sad now. No? Anybody? Okay, guys, I've discovered something. I think the Dancing in the Moonlight song I was thinking about is the old one, but it might have been covered by some pop singer in a commercial, maybe. I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I took to my Discord server and asked for a name for a female Clefairy, and I got that name, and that name that I'm going to be giving this female Clefairy is gonna be... Where is it? There it is. Starla! We've got Starla the Clefairy, which was a name suggested by Fairy Slash over in my Discord server. So thank you so much, Fairy Slash. I love the name. Clefairy's awesome, and Starla sounds pretty cool. She's Starla in the moonlight, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna spare you all and put Nadia up front. That sounds like a good idea to me. And I think it's time to enter the Plasma Frigate for the final time. Will we be finishing it this up? Dang it! Please. I'm begging you. Let me run away. It's a Pilot Swine, so we probably will. Yeah, it's level 44 too, so that's not even that bad. Nadia definitely can run away. Does the Choice Scarf, like, assist in your ability of running away? I'm curious. That's actually interesting. I have no idea. Somebody will tell me, probably. It should, right? There's a shaking spot. I'm not. Like, I could, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm gonna. It could be an Audino, and that's like some XP I could use. It is. It's just an Audino. We're gonna Blizzard this Audino. It's level 45, which is wicked. And the level limit's 65, so that's a long ways off. Maybe this extra level that Nadia gets right here, if she gets one, will assist in her ability of defeating the Team Plasma Grunts. You never know. You what? It didn't knock out in one shot? I'm kind of shocked, honestly. I guess Audino are bulky, but I mean, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't quite expecting that. Did my PowerPoint not drop there? I could have swore it said I had 6 out of 8 Blizzard when I first attacked it. That's so confusing. Does Heal Pulse heal a PowerPoint for the move you just used? Hold up, I'm curious. This is something I have to know. Or maybe I was just seeing things, but like, I'll look it up while we're doing the ice slide, because we have to do this. Look, we're just sliding on the ice. It's pretty brilliant. So yeah, we have the terrifying Plasma. Oh, it's right here already. I thought I had to go like a long way around. All right, let me look up Heal Pulse really quick. I'm genuinely curious. Bulbapedia I like for move descriptions. CRB for like everything else. It says Heal Pulse restores up to 50% of target's maximum HP, bypasses accuracy checks, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say anything about PowerPoints. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I didn't see it. Okay. That's fine. Maybe that's the case. And, no, I'm not ready. Yeah, I guess I'm ready. I don't think I get ambushed right away, because, like, there's a double battle to ambush. I guess you do. Maybe. Do I have to fight you guys? What? He's terrifying. He has a silly looking Quillfish hairstyle. Yeah, but he's not scary. He sucks. Like, he's really bad. Do I have to fight these guys? No, he's got them taken care of. Okay, so last episode I talked about how the southern part of the ship right here, I'm going to be thrown into a double battle right away. You don't want to do this with Nadia, because from what I remember... also, I apologize if, like, commentary seems a little bit, like, slower this episode. Like, my throat's kind of hurting for some reason. Like, I'm recording this right after the last one. Like I said, I'm getting a new computer this weekend, hopefully. So, this is the last episodes I'm going to be recording on this laptop. And, like, so I want to get them out for the weekend. But I feel like there's something in my throat. It's kind of strange. It's kind of making me talk a little slower. Anyways, I believe there's a Scrafty. So, process of trial and error in my thought process here, right? I believe Maryland lost his Chinchino here. He had a Chinchino and a Cofagrigus pair, from what I remember. I think his Chinchino died here, and it would have to be to a fighting type, you would think. And Cofagrigus also is pressured by Scrafty, so that's concerning. So, I'm thinking it's a Scrafty. But I don't remember what other Pokemon it would be. It's really deadly. I feel like it might be Drapion and Scrafty. I feel like that's a good guess. Marcus downs that, but, like, Catherine's in a pretty bad spot. I don't like fighting it with Catherine and Marcus, I'll be honest. Brooklyn intimidates them both, which is really nice. And then we could use Scald, I guess, on Drapion. Like, they could have rock-type attacks, maybe. It's not really... I don't want to do it with Nadia in November. That's just That's stupid. Let's not do that. So it's either Marcus and Catherine, which I think Marcus can comfortably one-shot a Scrafty with high jump kick. And we've seen him do it before to a Drapion. I feel like the Intimidate from Brooklyn's not a bad call. And we can Earth Power Drapion. I feel like that's my best play here, assuming I'm thinking about the correct Pokemon. I can't think of it being a grass type. I really want Brooklyn to have Protect. Again, I don't know what to get rid of. I guess we don't need Ice Beam for this fight. I feel like that's the best play here. So let's go teach Protect back to Brooklyn. We'll get an Intimidate. I hate how you can't do that. You can do that in future generations, and you get used to it. Where you can just give a Pokemon a TM, and then it teaches it instead of, like, giving them the TM. Yeah. Teach Protect. We don't need Ice Beam right now. I don't think we will at all until Victory Road, if we even ever do, but I'd like to get Air Slash back, to be honest. I don't know why I deleted it, but I can reteach that, so that's not a big deal. What are you guys holding again? I gotta double check. This is one of the scarier fights on the ship. Citrus Berry and Citrus Berry. What do you normally hold? You normally hold something. Leftovers? I feel like Citrus Berry is more useful in this sense. All right, let's do it. Gushers and Brooklyn. Scrafty and Drapion? Maybe Crocodile, but I feel good. I feel as good as I'm going to with the Pokemon I have. Yeah, there's a double battle ambush right here. I remember specifically Maryland losing a normal type here, his ghost type being pressured, and I remember me struggling with them quite a bit, and they were even the thumbnail for that episode because they were scary. Don't remember what they pressured on my team, but I'm gonna go ahead and get, oh my god, 6 Pokemon? That's, oh, okay, it's Garbodor and Scrafty. Nadia wouldn't have been bad here then at all. Yeah, because I could have just cleared the double battle pretty well. All right, so we're gonna Intimidate something that's not really useful, and Gushers and Brooklyn are now stuck in command, which you really, really hate to see. And I don't have Air Slash, which I hate. So I think my best play here is going to be to Earth Power the Trubbish. I want to clear one side at a time to try and make it 2 versus 1. I can always recover Gushers if this thing hits me with a high jump kick. And I can protect Brooklyn in case it goes for high jump kick on... Actually, I'm not going to, because anything Scraggy uses on Brooklyn, I should be able to live. I want to try and burn it, because they don't get Guts. I was misremembering last time I thought that. They don't get Guts. So let's Earth Power the Trubbish and Scald the Scraggy. Let's try and burn Scraggy without knocking it out. Oh, yeah. I forgot. And that's a thing that happens. Okay, Gushers gets a special attack boost. That's what I meant to do. That's what I meant! I mean, I meant to do that so I can one-shot all of their Pokemon with Gushers. Obviously! Please don't high jump kick Brooklyn. Oh, don't use a rock type move on Brooklyn. Okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't lower my defense, that could be really bad. And it didn't. Okay, now they have a Golbat. What? Okay, I'm glad I didn't use Protect last time then. So now, Scald does hit Brooklyn. Well, Surf does hit Brooklyn. It does hit Scraggy as well, so I should Scald. Scald will do more to Golbat. We should be able to one-shot, and we can use Protect. Yeah, because the Scald boosted with Storm Train. That was intentional! Yes! I knew you'd acrobatics, my Brooklyn! What are you gonna do about it? No, they work so well together. Intentionally, of course. Okay, there's been too many critical hits the past episode, and I'm very scared that this is like... Please high jump kick, Brooklyn. That would be cool. Okay, you're gonna crunch Gushers again. That's not good! But they didn't lower my defense, so it's fine. And now we knock out Garbodor with Earth Power. And I use... Scald... on Scraggy to raise Gusher's special attack. Because I don't need it for the Garbodor, I don't think. But, hear me out here. It probably will help me one-shot the Scrafty that you know this guy's gonna have. And that's it for Garbodor. They worked so well together. Ooh, I love it. Like, I didn't, okay, I'll be honest. Did I think about Storm Drain at the start of the fight? No, I forgot, okay? But, it's a good strategy. It raises her special attack, which is, please don't high jump kick me. Okay, what? Why are you using Crunch on Brooklyn? That makes no sense. Okay, that's fine. I wish it healed her too. That'd be really good. Can Brooklyn one-shot Scraggy here? Yeah, alright, let's not play games. Let's just use Scald on Scraggy and raise the special attack one more time. Brooklyn, use Scald! That's a +3 special attack Gushers! All these guys work so well! When I added Brooklyn to the team, it was like, that's a bad idea. Masquerade's cool, but, you know, I don't think it's a good idea and a challenge this hard. You could have used something else. I feel like Corm's gonna regret it one day. Just saying. It was the best thing I could have ever done. Brooklyn Gushers are monstrous together. All right, let's do it again. I'd like to have Protect for the Scrafty. Now that I'm gonna need it. Actually, I want Gushers to be full HP because we might not outspeed a Scrafty. So let's use Recover. Do they get rock type attacks? They do, they get like Rock Slide. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Scald on Whirlipede. And we're gonna use Protect on Brooklyn, just in case it uses a rock type attack. Because you know it's gonna be faster than Gushers. Okay, maybe not. Wow, these two work so well together. I love Brooklyn. Believe in Brooklyn. That was what I said from day one. Nobody believed. Maybe, yeah, some of you probably did. I got some diehard fans out there that believe in my choices. I love it because I remember multiple times, okay? When Sonora died and I added Marcus as Catherine's partner. Almost everybody was like, that's the bad choice. You should have added this or this. Marcus was the worst option. Marcus was literally the best option. And out of all those Pokemon I had, I knew it. And I make good decisions for the most part. Sometimes I do stupid stuff. Everybody does. But believe in Kroma. Right? All right, we're going to use Scald. And then... Can I one-shot +3? Here, we're gonna Signal Beam it, just in case. Like, yeah, I feel like that does more than Scalding it. Well, Scalding Gushers would, so. And because I could confuse it as well, in case it happens to move first. It didn't. We can Scald. +3 Scald. That should definitely be done, Scrafty. And that fight was handled brilliantly. Love it. I'll be honest, I forgot about Storm Drain. Sue me. But I've mentioned it before. It's not like it's the first time it's come up. I think I've talked about it just a couple episodes ago, actually. And Catherine's level 56 as well. Wow, the levels are doing really good. I love to see that. We're going to be on a really good spot for Coolris and Gets Us. We probably won't have to train much at all. We probably won't have to train at all, but I probably will, just to level everybody out. We'll put Nadia up front. You see, the thing is, I can't think of any Plasma Grunts that would have, like, a fire type. I know this might Might come back to haunt me here, but I can't think of any with a fire type. I'll be real with you. I feel like there might be one with an Arcanine, but I also feel like that might just be like Paranoia at its absolute finest. Anyways, this guy's not a trainer. I know that. It's the former Team Plasma guy. He's been waiting on me. We once again have to disable 4 switches. It's not that hard. It's actually a really cool puzzle, but there are quite a few trainers in here. And after we clear out all that, we have to fight Zinzlin. Oh god, it just scared me again. Just walking into the bar. Anyways, that guy's got a Crocodile. Somebody's got a Crocodile around here. Nobody has a fire type. A part of me feels like one of them has an Arcanine, I'll be honest, but I feel like that's Paranoia. Right? Just Paranoia? Crocodile. Yeah, I thought you did. See, I remember a lot of it, but another part of me feels like somebody has an Alola Mola, which that just doesn't sound right at all. Actually, I feel like there's a nurse down there that has an Alola Mola. Is that what it is? Maybe it's a Leavanny. Either way, Nadia, right? Just Blizzard and then done. That's a gone Crocodile. And yeah, we're 3 levels higher, so that's not too bad. It is challenge mode, of course. I think that affects their levels. It might not. That's going to be Nadia at 55, which is sweet. Do we get any moves at 55? Probably nothing I'd want to teach. Nah. Nothing at all. And Catherine's getting some XP, which is great to see. So we haven't been using her too much because we've overused Catherine and Marcus. Let's be real. I'm going to try the right side first. Can I do that? Yeah. This area is so cool. It genuinely is. Yeah, I feel like there's an Arcanine. I feel like it's going to be that guy or that guy. So why am I continuing? Don't ask questions. Yeah, let's not. Let's do it with Gushers. See, Gushers is so high level, though. I mean, we're not even close to the level limit. Who cares if somebody's a little higher level? Use what I have best in my arsenal. I want to fight this guy so I can be able to heal Nadia. Yeah, he's on Team Plasma's side. I'm pretty certain he has an Alola Mola, but he might have a Leavanny. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why did I lead with... Oh my god, I'm an idiot! I got confused for a second. I was talking, I got confused. You dummy! Uh-oh, well, believe in Brooklyn. Yeah. I don't have Air Slash anymore, but like, I don't see anything Leavanny can do to Brooklyn, especially with the Intimidate. Like, we're just kind of set here, right? They don't get rock type attacks, just Leaf Blade, which we 4 times resist. But yeah, I'm done. Like, see, I led. This was my thought process. I thought the Doctor had a Alola Mola or Leavanny, neither of which are really ideal to fight with Brooklyn and Gushers, right? But Entrainment. Okay, Swarm? That doesn't do anything but help me. Okay. But I thought the girl trainer that I walked past had an Arcanine. So my idea was to change the lead, but I was talking, so I forgot. But that's okay, it worked out fine. Brooklyn's like a hardcore grass type encounter, so not really too concerned about grass type trainers with Gushers. Partner being Brooklyn. Once again, Brooklyn was the best bet. You have an Arcanine. I mean, you couldn't have a grass type, you would think. Like, I'm just guessing like Drapion, Garbodor. Nothing that Gushers couldn't really handle. And I kind of want to get this Arcanine gone. That I'm thinking about anyway. It's very possible there is no Arcanine. But I'm trying to prepare myself for like every worst possibility. And I don't want to lead with Nadia and November every single time. If there might be. All right, how much is this going to do? We have a lot of HP, so probably half. Yeah, about half exactly, which is, you know, scary, but no different than like a Super Fang, which is what I was expecting anyways. All right, what's the other Pokemon? Hopefully something that Brooklyn can fight. Debatably, but yeah, we can at least intimidate it. Believe in Brooklyn. They don't get rock-type attacks, or they do, but like by TM, right? And there's no way this random Plasma Grunt has Watchog with Rock Slide. It might not even get Rock Slide, and I bet you we could live one. I believe. Let's use Single Beam. Are we faster? We are faster. We are 6 levels higher, of course, but I don't know how fast Masquerain is. Yeah, this is always scary. Like, if it crits, it bypasses Intimidate, but again, no damage. Brooklyn is too good. I know he's level 57, but he's really good. Everybody looked down on Brooklyn at the start. Say it with me. If you were a Brooklyn, look down upon her at the start of the series when we added Brooklyn, say in the comments, my views on Brooklyn have changed. You were right. You don't even have to say the you were right part. I'm not trying to be like cocky. I'm just trying to be like, look at my Masquerain. He's great. Anyways, you are an Arcanine trainer. I just feel like there's a fire type in here. And if I can single the fire type out, I then feel comfortable in using Nadia and November for the rest of it. And they are the lowest levels, so it'd be nice to catch them up. Although when I do train, I'm just going to train everybody up to the highest level Pokemon I have. So in reality, they'll be evened out then. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Here's a Krokorok. That's fine. I bet Gushers doesn't outspeed Krokorok. She is quite slow, but I always underestimate her speed. Yeah, she is faster than a Krokorok, I guess. How slow are Krokorok? I don't remember anything. Although I am convinced. Say it with me, everybody. There's an Arcanine in the building. There's a snake in my boot. Why did that come to mind? I'm disappointed. Well, let's see if Crocodile's faster than Gushers, because it'll intimidate me. It doesn't matter. We're using special attacks. And that's it for Crocodile. Obviously, Crocodile and Croc, it is faster, but it's just going to opt to use Scary Face, because, you know, she's being a smart Pokemon player, of course. She's like, that thing outsped my ground type last turn. Must use Scary Face and lower speed of Slow Gastrodon. Big brain plays, honestly. This grunt actually has a galaxy brain. It's a guy. I thought it was a girl, but I mean, whatever. They're hard to tell. Look at them. They've got like all wrapped up. You can only tell by the hair. Look, that sprite looks identical to that sprite, other than like the slight back, like the hair goes down the face slightly more. Not the best sprite work, but again, I mean, they are masked. Like, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. But anyways, the other idea of Arcanine trainer is that guy. Or that guy up there. Or this guy. Or that guy. So basically everybody. I'm stuck. Let's get this item first. This is the card key, right? No, it's a zinc. You're right. You gotta defeat somebody to get the card key, I believe. We'll figure it out. I have high hopes. I mean, we didn't use Gushers or Brooklyn like at all last episode, so I'm okay with using them a little longer. I can't really think of anything that would get in their way. They're too good. Okay, that was a little bit of a delay upon her spotting me. Yeah, it's the hair. That's like the only thing that separates the sprite. Now, the in-battle sprite, obviously you can tell. Like, they bend down like that, and they're skinnier. But other than that, there's not much of a difference. Yeah, Trubbish, Garbodor. See, that's why I'm worried, because they have the same grunt stuff, but this is the end of the game. They're gonna catch you off guard. Like, holy crap, we're at the final Plasma Frigate right now. Like, I'm kind of shaken, because, like, it feels like just a few episodes ago we were in Driftveil City. We've come a long way. Like, Gushers has gone... Oh, Zangoose. Okay, that's new. That gets Leaf Blade. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not fighting that with Gushers. They get Leaf Blade. I'm like 99% certain. And yeah, Brooklyn could get kind of sliced in half right here. After all the talking up I did for Brooklyn, he could, I keep doing it. I apologize. I can't help it. It's a girl name. I gave it to him though. Anyways, Scald. Confused. I'm gonna try and burn it because, okay, that's fine. Slash has a high crit chance, and it's Stab. I could see that doing over half of his health, which is really unfortunate. But if we can burn it, it still would bypass. But I think, yeah, there we go. We burned it. Now Signal Beam will be able to take it out from here. Yikes. Okay. I doubt it knows the move Faint. So I'm going to Protect just to ensure Signal Beam takes it out. And if it uses Fent and crits me, I deserve it. It tried to use X-Scissor. That's kind of cute. All right, Signal Beam. Good, we're not speed type. That's it for Zangoose. That's a scary Pokemon. Now, I'm kind of remembering a few things. The guy down there has a Seviper. You can use that idea I came up with where you can kind of look at your surroundings. Pokemon tend to be... Oh, there's the card key. The card key, that was easy. Found the car keys! Oh, that's a good reference, but I don't feel like anybody's gonna get it. It was a really, really good video. You gotta watch it sometimes. All right, here. We'll do this. And then go down the steps and fight that guy. Or that girl. I can't help it. Them. That's easier. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Anyways, please. You have a Seviper. I'm certain of it. I think the guy has a Seviper, but we'll roll with it. Yeah? I mean, we used Nadia in November for everything last time. Let's just use Gushers. Gushers kind of just ends this entire place. Except the Leavanny, but again, I'm a genius, and I added a bug flying type as the partner. I knew that was the best typing. But this is the Arcanine, isn't it? Oh my god, it's like Swoobat all over again. To be fair, I don't really believe there's an Arcanine in here, but I'm preparing for the worst, okay? Yeah, they don't get grass type attacks. I'm certain. Can you imagine losing Gushers to a Scolipede with a grass type attack after we've had a Scolipede the entire game? I don't think they get them. They get like Steamroller and stuff. We almost one-shot it with Skull. It makes me wish I kind of just used Surf. Whoa. Toxic would be scary if this trainer had more than one Pokemon, but it's not scary because the battle's over now and I don't die in 8 turns. But that would be really bad because Recover doesn't bypass Toxic, but Rest does, and we had Rest, which Rest cures Toxic, but Recover just cures HP. I gotta keep that in mind because, oh yeah, they do a number game, right? 0. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, there's a code and everything. Anyways. What was I even trying to say? I'm disappointed. Toxic. In my original... Well, in my first... Not on the channel, but I did a Black 2 Wedlocke a long time ago. Oh, I gotta go around now. That's fine. I did a Black 2 Wedlocke a long time ago. This is the one I've talked about on the channel of having an Azumarill and a Magmortar. They had a scary run-in with Colress, I remember that. I don't remember too much of the details, but I lost my Heracross and Mamoswine to Ghetsis because of his Toxic. His Cofagrigus leads with Toxic. That's a pretty common known knowledge thing about Ghetsis. At least in this game he does. And I think in both of them he does. But the point is, you can't buy full restores at this point in the game. You actually can now, but I didn't buy any, and I was allowed to use items in this playthrough, right? And I never purchased full restores, and because of that, my 3-item limit meant I couldn't cure the Toxic and my HP, and oh, a Fungus, I didn't even expect that. And because of that, I ended up losing my Pokemon due to the Toxic damage because the battle went on for too long, which is what Toxic is kind of supposed to do. The Toxic broke my Mamoswine and my Heracross, and I lost them both. And then that challenge all fell apart. My history with Black and White 2 locks is not pretty. It always falls apart at the end, just like White 2 did. We lost to Ghetsis, and then everything just went downhill from there. Wow, Solar Beam. Kind of weird to see. It's not going to do much at all. It wouldn't even do 20 damage, probably, but it's not going to get a chance to use it. But that whole game, I've talked about this a lot. I had a Leavanny and... Oh, a Golbat. That's fine. I had a Leavanny and a Probopass pair. Quesadilla and String Cheese were their names, I believe. And I had a Azumarill and a Magmortar pair. Those 4 were there from the very beginning of the game. Well, Probopass wasn't added until we got to the Chargestone Cave. But please take an Acrobatics. It's just going to use Air Cutter. That's fine. They were there forever. They were my foursome. I loved them so much. They were unbeatable. And then my final pair was the Electros and Jellicent that I talked about, dying to Marlin. That's when I added my Heracross and my Mamoswine to the team. And then they died to Ghetsis, like I said. I didn't actually end up adding a new pair to the team. I played Pokemon Wedlocks differently back then. And I wanted to get a Pokemon from the Abundant Shrine first to add to the team, because I thought it'd be kind of cool to use a Vulpix. I don't know. I just played Pokemon Wedlocks a little differently, and my PC was full of garbage. Nothing I wanted to use. Let's see. Let's fight this guy with Marcus. I feel like that's okay. And let's give Catherine the Citrus Berry Gushers is holding for now. I hope I don't regret this one, but I should be fine. Anyways, long story short, I took the 4 to the Abundant Shrine, went up the waterfall, and I ran into a trainer with a Heracross, and it swept everybody except my Azumarill and my Magmortar. It killed my Leavanny, and it killed my Probopass, who had been there forever. I lost everything. And then I had the same Victory Road experience that I had in White 2. It all fell apart at the end. And I ended up giving up on that challenge. My Azumarill and Magmortar did make it through Victory Road, but they were the only 2 survivors of Victory Road. And I didn't feel like training up new Pokemon for the Elite Four that I never would know. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? It sounds just like White 2, for the most part. Every White 2 and Black 2 challenge I've done, except for the Nuzlocke I did on White 2 a long time ago, has gone very poorly at the end, and I fear that's going to happen here. These 6 have been together for a long time, barring Nadia. They've done pretty much everything together. And we're getting to the tail end of the game where everything could fall apart in a single episode. And that scares me. I don't want to play the game because I'd rather never touch it again and have nothing bad happen, as silly as it might sound. This team's been dominant. They've been a fearsome 6 that are unstoppable in most situations. But their days of reckoning are coming. Even if we beat Colress, even if we beat Getsus without losing anybody, which would be super shocking, and I'd be very blessed to have it happen, we have the Abundant Shrine to take down. We have all the Waterfall trainers to take down, some of which I've never fought before. And we have to fight every single trainer in Victory Road. Every trainer in the game must be defeated. All of them. And I don't see these 6 making it. I see disaster happening. And I'm nervous. But I'm going to do everything I can in my power to give you guys an enjoyable experience. I'm going to try my best to make these final episodes of Black 2 count and make this a memorable end to a memorable series. We've got a lot to do still. But I'm hoping I can make these 6 live. I hope we can make these 6 go to the end and have a lot of 6s. 6 steps, 6 Pokemon on our team, and a 6-0 victory against the Elite Four and the Pokemon League. As unbelievably unlikely that sounds, it's certainly possible. It would be pretty cool to see, but for that to happen, we have to defeat Colress and Getsus, and Colress is the last member standing before us. Actually, I believe we have to fight Zinzalin again. Maybe not. Oh, how do I get through here? This sucks. I could enter the code. I think it's 0770. Maybe. I think you just enter Reshiram in White 2. I don't know the code. I haven't been paying attention. They've been talking. Wait a second. Did I just soft lock myself out of here? What? Can I reset it? Do you guys see that? There was no way to go through. I've never seen that before. I just soft locked myself out of the puzzle. Watch me not be able to fight the other trainers. The run will be dead. Okay, it's fine. Oh, that's kind of comical, actually. I'm trying to fight the 2 trainers in the top left. How could you do this? Here, we're good. Yeah, now we can access them. I haven't fought those 2 yet, and I want to fight them before we end off the episode, because we'll find out. Was there an Arcanine? Or was I paranoid and it led me to not using Nadia in November anymore? Let's talk to you. Yeah, there's still 2 more trainers. I think we haven't fought the other one. We might have, which if that's the case is the final trainer. Let's find out. Did you have an Arcanine this whole time, or was I paranoid for no reason Paul. I'll name you Paul for this one. He has a Scrafty. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Good thing we led with Marcus, right? Like, Marcus probably doesn't take a high jump kick or a crunch very well, so we better hit. I should have used Drain Punch, but we're good. Oh, thank God. I hate using high jump kick. It's such a scary attack, guys. It gives me nightmares. Like, if that missed right there, we could have lost Marcus and Catherine both. That's how scary it is. One miss, and we could lose both of them from a 1% chance. That's what I mean. We're at the end of the game, and it's so close to just being everything gone. And if that happens, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I already fought her. We fought everybody here. I'm like 99% certain. 0 and 7. I want to put the code in. So no, like, if you know the code from memory for Black 2, tell me in the comment section. That information won't be useful for me, but comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, and I would appreciate it. It would mean a lot. It's important. And don't forget to click the like button as well for my stress and suffering that I go through daily for these videos. Only because I like it, though. I mean, I don't like the stress and suffering, but I like playing the games. I do. But it is stressful. Can't deny it. 4-digit number and the last number is 7. Okay, 0. 777? Is that it? Like, is it that simple? I gotta talk to those two still, but we'll wing it, okay? It's 0 and 7, and 3 of them are the same. So it might. Let's try the logical one here. 0, 0, 0, 7. No. Okay, so it's 0, 7, 7, 7. There's only so many combinations this can be. Okay, this just seems strange. 7, 0, 7, 7? Right? Am I, like, not understanding? I must not be. 7, 7, 0, 7? It's the last one's 7 and there's 0. This has got to be it. I just did the same thing that I just entered. I'm not looking it up. I promise. I'm going to figure this out. I'm a big boy. 7, 7, 0, 7. That feels familiar. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. I'm so good at the game. All right. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode thus far. It's been a long one. We did a lot. Probably over an hour. It looks like it. But we're not done with the Plasma Frigate yet. We still have the Shadow Triad, Zinzalin, I believe, and Colress, all standing before us before Getsus. And that will be taking place in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, it would mean the world to me if you clicked like. I know it's hard to do sometimes for some reason. But if you did watch any of it, please click like. It means a lot. It goes a long way. It pushes me forward when I'm stressed out and all that stuff. And if you like the videos, it means a lot to do so, you know. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. That's cool. I would appreciate that as well. And I'll be seeing you guys next time when Karma and the team of 6, Catherine and Marcus, Brooklyn and Gushers, and Nadia and November take on the final part of the Plasma Frigate. It's pretty terrifying, but I think we can do it. Colress, Zinzalin, and the Shadow Triad, my team and I are coming for you. So until then, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching.